Welcome back to Wrestling Empire and the power of friendship. Here we go, Cody Rhodes, the running buddy of Kenny Omega, here in Strong Style Wrestling. And friendship is the problem as it pertains to whatever's going on with my character here in the game. And of course, Kenny accompanies Cody ringside. Those EVPs stick together here. So, the barbell, and here comes the Slugger in that orange shirt. So yes, welcome to a fine Thursday on the program. And the story thus far, as far as I could tell, is that I went out for a drink. One drink with Kenny and Cody. And then afterwards, Brutus Beefcake said, "Are you friends with Kenny?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, I guess." And then that didn't go right with Kenny, and he says, "No, only I can be friends with Brutus the Barber Beefcake." And then there was beef cake. So here I am with the American Nightmare. It's a chair off, and boom! What? My chair didn't hit? I don't think so. I'm going to win this confrontation. Also, on commentary yesterday, I attacked the champion, AJ Styles. So, he has the equalizer, folks. And I have Kenny on pay-per-view the end of this month in the game. So, that, right downstairs, Cody. Oh, you got the bat, Kenny? I ain't scared of the cleaner, the best bout machine. I ain't scared at all. This is what it is, man. And Cody is fantastically inept, much like his tattoo experiences. Inept, and doesn't do it right. So, here we go. Picking it up one-handed. Attackslug gonna run roughshod over this whole division and get me my title opportunity. But right now, I must dispatch with folks who, I thought were friends. And clearly, we're not my friends. We are not best friends. So that is the deal right now in Wrestling Empire. It is somewhat complicated, somewhat convoluted, but that's wrestling for you. Oh my god, the double. And Kenny wants that One-Winged Angel. Not happening. Powerbombed. Oh my god. Here it is, folks. The 2-on-1. Also, for some reason, one of the Bushwhackers hates me. And I am baffled on that one. But it is what it is. And it does what it does. And these two think they have the upper hand here. They think they're going to get me. But I don't think so. Oh my god. Double team maneuver. Spoke too soon on that. The moonsault from Cody. I am clearly winning here, but not winning hard. What? Hard enough. Off the apron. On the outside. On the concrete goes Cody. I want this victory. I need also, in the story here, I must get to one more percentage point in my attitude to remain employed here in Strong Style. So it's all kind of coming to a head on a lot of different junctures. And I need to maintain my upward bit of business here. Also, Taz on commentary. So, it's Taz! How did he just grab it? I swung it, and he just grabs it. And there it is. You weren't any help at all, Kenny Omega. Haha. Sorry, he left you. He abandoned you, Cody. He abandoned you here. That's what you get. Attackslug with fists to face. Can I hit? Come on, give me that point in my attitude. And that somehow makes Kenny a face. Don't ask me how. I do not know. But that's how that all shook out. But I'm still fighting Kenny on pay-per-view. What do we got here in March? Boston Bluefly and Jumbo making him stronger. Great Muta and Tanahashi. Gotta have the same salary. Takada renewed his deal at Rising Sun. Seabreeze heading to Strong Style Wrestling. And Weekend Warriors have poached Vince McMahon. He is no longer booking AAW for a pittance. For 60 grand. That's nothing to a billionaire. What the hell, Weekend Warriors? Akari Sachiko heading to Rising Sun. Asuka is mad that she left. Just Incredible going to Super Lucha Libre. Yeah, if he actually shows up there, we'll see. Steve Blackman heading to Fetty Online. And Attackslug has to get one more percentage points in my attitude. Paul Heyman wants to fight me? Is there beef, Paul? I mean, I'm not gonna turn down a match with the boss. I'll put you down. Don't worry. I can pedigree the boss. Make sure you're ready, because I know I will be the advocate. I mean, he is dangerously, but what? Anyhow, we have Mark Mero and Kenny Omega. And our attitude went up to, all right, we've hit our thing. Now it has to stay there. It has to stay there. So let's do a bit of my gimmick here and say, I want more of my strength. And then that stays, all right. Yeah, we'll just do a little bit there. So in my thing here, you can see that Beefcake is my friend. And the Bushwhacker is my enemy. And I don't understand any of that. But we have matches here. So Mark Mero, Kenny Omega, nobody. And then Paul Heyman on the docket. Let's go fight the Wild Man here. All right, so it is Thursday, which means that the return of AEW on Wednesdays, Dynamite, was indeed last night. So happy to have it back. Fans in the building, packing that place. Their last show for a while at Daly's, because they're in Miami next week for Road Rager, with the in-ring debut for AEW of Andrade. So that could be cool. He's fighting Matt Sydal. I'm sorry, things didn't work out for you at Weekend Warriors, Mark Mero. Where's Sable? Huh? Not managing you, that's for sure. But personally, I'm glad to have you back here. We all can learn a lot from a legend like Mark Mero. Thanks, Slug, but your first lesson is going to be a hard one. It's hard times. It's hard times. Alright, so, Wild Man, be bad. Be bad. So, first and foremost, in terms of Dynamite, no, drop the microphone. Give it to Aubrey. Give it to Aubrey. No, face Mark Mero. What is happening here? Must maintain attitudinal adjustments. Ruthless aggression. First things first. Kenny and the Bucks have embraced the, hey, it's wrestling. We're going to have weird facial hair. Heel tactics. Cool, man. That is a tale as old as time. Although I have learned, as I get older, that somebody like Lemmy, the reasoning behind that beard style is that you get a lot of gray hair on the chin. So, you know, it's just one of those things to get rid of. The chin hair, and then the grays don't show because they aren't there anymore. So, just saying, on my end anyway, I've learned that. And Mero here, something to prove. Something to prove to attackslug. So, he is fired up here at Strong Style after leaving Weekend Warriors. Now, we were teased the possibility of somebody replacing, or at least the rumors on somebody replacing Vicky in that tag team match last night. But no, she was indeed there, teaming with Nyla Rose versus Britt Baker, DMD, and Rebel. And that's fine. But unfortunately, a freak accident there for Rebel, and she messed up her kneecap at the end of that match. So that's kind of a shame. But yeah, that was, honestly, she had the gimmicked crutches for so long, now it's going to be real. So what really changes? I don't know. I don't know. But yes, that happened in that match. Main event was MJF and Sammy Guevara, the Spanish God. Great match. Crowd on their feet at the end of that match. There was Pinnacle shenanigans, and that cost the victory for Sammy, and MJF remains, I think he's undefeated in singles in AEW. I think still I think. I'm not sure on that. But I'm pretty sure that's what they've been going for there with him. Because he's not on every week. He's not wrestling every week. So in singles matches, I'm pretty sure he is still undefeated. So cool. Do that. Speaking of, Mark Mero, Burning Hammer. Bringing it out and putting him down, picking him up, and doing it the double dose. The double hammer. ×2, Mark Mero. Nobody should get up from that, and you just did. Man, making that finish look weak. Speaking of finishes, we have the fact that they finally teasing Hangman versus Kenny as the last one who has not fought Kenny. He is number 1 in the rankings to fight Kenny. And he is obviously a bit drunk and he's not quite there mentally to want to do that. That's his whole story arc right now, right? And so I think the long-term goal here, eventually, when we get Kenny and we get Hangman, is that Hangman, I hope, will be the first one to kick out of the One-Winged Angel since Kota Ibushi in like 2012 or 13. It's been a long time. And the only one to ever kick out has been Ibushi. And that was in DDT. It was a long time ago. So, kind of a big deal. It never got kicked out of during his entire tenure in New Japan. And certainly has not been also in AEW or AAA or anywhere else. It is one of the most protected finishers in all of wrestling. That and the End of Days from Baron Corbin. So, like those two, just you don't kick out of those. It does not happen. So, you can obviously get your foot on the ropes, but an actual center of the ring kick out has not happened for that. So, having Hangman do that would be a huge, huge deal when you eventually, as you should, put that title on Hangman. So, there it is. 1, 2, 3. Putting away Mark Mero. Now who bad? And he raised my hand. Respect, Mark Mero. Respect. Put some respect on my name, playboy. There we go. Aubrey throwing that barbell at me. Not cool. Mero bumping for no reason. S-L-U-G. Paul Heyman wants me to ref this evening, and I guess I could do that. I mean, I kind of don't care, but will it be reffing a match for Kenny Omega? Like, he tried to screw me. He tried. Now, will I screw him in the same fashion with a quick count against somebody? We're going to find out here right now. Thankfully, a singles match happening in the show. It is Awesome Kong is here. Karma has come to collect. All right. Now, elsewhere, it is Aubrey Edwards in an in-ring. Like the rare Aubrey Edwards in-ring. What? What? Aubrey and Awesome Kong? An unlikely matchup here. Like, who put this referee in a match? What's going on here? We got Molly Holly on commentary. And now we got Awesome and Aubrey, and they're going to fight. And they're going to spear. And I'm going to fast count somebody here. No, count! There it is. What? He wouldn't count. I tried counting her out, and it didn't happen. So, I don't know. But first pinfall I'm going to say is going to get counted. So, wow. The speed. There it is. 1, 2, 3. Come on now. I am the world's fastest referee in this game. I have a date with one Kenneth Omega at pay-per-view, so y'all ladies need to wrap things up for me. You gonna tap? You gonna tap Kong to the figure 4 from Aubrey Edwards? Woo! Hey! Out of control. Here comes Jeff Hardy. Like, what? You aren't the ref here, Hardy. This is not a Hardy party. And somebody just cracked there. Jeff Hardy, I'm going to tap you out. I'm going to tap... Look at this. Look at this. Referee's getting into it here. It's wild. It's absolutely wild. I am the official here, Jeff Hardy. Hey, hey. That's my job. You stole my job, Jeff Hardy. You... Paul Heyman have the match restarted. I mean, okay, but you stole my job, Jeff Hardy. So, Awesome Kong now with a chair. This has just all broken down entirely. It's my job to count the pinfall. The backslide! I can't even count. It won't let me count anymore. I'm confused. So confused, Jeff Hardy. So confused. What are you even doing here? Why are you here? Why? Who hired you to be here? Jeff? Go take a dumb bump on the apron, Jeff. Get out of here. It's my match to... Whatever. Earl Hebner has taken over for Vince McMahon. Bootleg shirts for everyone. Mark Mero's profile is down. Unfortunately, his contract has a win bonus. He's making no money losing to me. Sea Breeze is down because the press is mad at him. Kevin Owens defeats Gangrel as the new champion of Super Lucha Libre. Amanda Nunez, the new co-ed champion. Attackslug is at 67. So, Paul E., we're good here. Coach Emerson, the most reliable in school. I mean, he runs the joint, so, yeah. Congratulations, Attackslug. Thank you, and you're welcome. But we end our day at pay-per-view with big match Kenny, best bout machine. The Cleaner is here, and the Slugger is here. Cleaner versus Slugger. This should be a barn burner. I see Triple H in the front row there, so, you know, he's out here scouting talent, as he would do. And yes, let's get this one done. I see Boston Blue Fly on commentary. That's potentially troubling. Potentially a problem for me. But Kenny is here with some cardboard. And yes, let's get this underway, Mr. Omega. If you will, already back here on her usual referee duties. And here we go. With a bang. And he blocks the drop kick to open it up. Can I beat Kenny one-on-one? We are not friends, apparently. And can I guess, officially have my friendship be solid with the Barber Beefcake? I guess is the question. I don't really know why we're friends with that, but, you know, I've got your tigers and dragons and Germans, oh my, with Mr. Kenny Omega. So, it's gonna be what it's gonna be, Kenny. And I ain't going down to that one-winged angel. You can be sure of that. Choke slam. Pick you up and put you down. How did he reverse that into a Canadian Destroyer? What in the actual? In the actual, Kenny. Hurricanrana. And then reversed into, don't tap me out. Do not. Do not. This headlock is deadly. Get to the ropes. There it is. Reversed. Reversed on Kenny. Reversed again. Okay. And then in an armbar. The man of 1,000 holds. I am here. Two things with the Cleaner. I do not want a single V trigger on my face. This is some catch-as-catch-can, to be sure. Some old shoot-style wrestling on the mat here. And some old shoot-style button mashing from my fingers. This is a fight, folks. I knew it would be, but it's a fight, to be sure. It is the best bout of the day. Get the legs. Get Aubrey. What are you doing? Kenny! The takedown. I'm in the corner, thankfully, here, but I'm getting real close to a one-winged angel. Rope break. What is happening? A breather for Omega. Attackslug getting just thoroughly trashed here. Gonna start throwing fists of fire and fury. And even that doesn't work. So, even my punches are missing. Just a stand-up knockdown here with Kenny, because nothing else is working. German holds it. 2. Not even a 2 count. Alright, Dragon Sleeper. And immediately reversed. And immediately into a neck breaker. And Kenny, oh my god, he pedigrees me. My own finishing move. My own finishing move from Omega. And now he hits a Snapdragon that was not the One-Winged Angel, but that was a loss for Attackslug. So, truly, the Cleaner has cleaned me up. And that, I should have seen coming a mile away. It's Kenny, by God, Omega, and he is not from North Carolina. And my exhaustion takes over. Matt Riddle, the new World Champion of Wrestling Rev. Macho Man and Slug. When? Where? Huh? Hacksaw has passed away. Rest in peace to Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Ho! Mark Mero's stamina is down. Joe and Mr. Fuji are friends and Weekend Warriors. The Ultimate Warrior's profile has risen after being hyped by the press. And he increased the ratings of Strong Style. Chris Cyborg defeats Great Khali, the champion of Weekend Warriors. Haku gets released. How dare you? Shank gets released. Nails is pleased that Shank is back at school. Attackslug, Dr. D, hardcore tag team match. I want that belt back, Dr. D. I'm saying. And of course, a tribute show for Hacksaw. But also, Umaga says I should go back to Federation Online. I mean, yes and no. You've certainly blossomed since we last saw you. So, want to bring you back with this deal. 151 advance, no salary, creative control. What if I say the advance is whatever? I don't need a huge advance. I do need a salary week to week. So give me like 15 hundo a week and down to like 30 weeks. And that, my friends, is an amenable contract in Betty Online. Steph, welcome back. Attackslug, jump ship one more time. Who's champion at Betty Online? Also Umaga in my corner, so I can't get mad at that. But I have ducked Paul Heyman and that match. But on the roster here, all right, so Roman's here, Becky's here, Taka Michinoku, Kane is a champion, Edge is a champion, HBK is a champion. So the icon, the showstopper, the main event. So there we go with that. And Wide Tides team tomorrow. Holla holla. I'm Attackslug. I'll see you then, and I'm out.